Good evening. Well, good morning from the UK. Just realised what the time is. I want to make an apology to everybody. This was scheduled for 8:15. Regrettably, my body gave up, shall we say. Want of a better expression. My apologies. I am not well at the moment. I have serious issue at the moment, which I'm probably going to have to get checked out with the doctors. So my apologies for not going live. It's not intentional. So my apologies if people who were waiting. I am really, really sorry. Hello, Crazy Clown. If you're still here, we are live now, and I intend to continue live because, yeah, my apologies. Really caused the problem. This blood pressure of mine. It's a bit on the low side, and I made the mistake of lying down. So my apologies for that, folks. But we are live now, and I haven't got the guys with me who normally help me out. They're probably asleep. You know, people do sleep normal times. Regrettably, that's not the case for me. So let's get on with this and let's see what the score is, shall we? Okay, this is a late network show, and it's Tuesday. And if I get the opportunity, I will run another live later on today, probably earlier than normal, just to see how things are going. Subject to my body not saying no, you've got to sleep. So my apologies. Okay, let's have a look. We've got blogging and madness in aka Peanut and crazy clown in the chat. Good morning from here. I'm not sure what time it is where you are, but hey, Grim, it sounds like you need plenty of rest and more soul reaping to keep you strong. Yeah, I definitely need to get hold of some more souls. I'm going to be honest with you. I've literally just woken up, realised the time, and I thought, do you know what? Even if it's late on, there may be some people around who want to contribute, nip up and have a chat, or just make some comments in the chat. You know me, folks. I prefer to make sure that people are aware of situations. I'll tell you now, I've not felt like this way for a hell of a long time. It's very disorientating, to say the least, because when I get up and I move around, anybody who's ever felt off balance and the head's just full of fog. That's the way my head is at the moment. So my apologies. Thanks so much, Peanut and Crazy Crown. I'm awake now, ish. But there's a few things I did want to talk about. Anyway, the network. due to some technical issues that we are working on, some of our network services are currently offline. Our technical team are looking at that to find out the reasoning why. And I'll give you my personal apologies for that. Regrettably, we don't have 24-hour technical support. We are relying on people who are working, and they don't always get the opportunity to fix a problem straight away, but we'll get it fixed as quickly as possible, and then we'll move on. But for the time being, folks, there was a few things that I wanted to have a chat about, and it's difficult when I'm just literally just woken up and I'm thinking, right, what should we talk about? What was that? What was it I was going to bring to the table? So, in short, we've got a few projects which have literally started to form, some extra projects, believe it or not, which could be one of the reasons why the system is going a little bit loopy. Because when you are trying to introduce new services, it becomes a slight problem when you're moving servers, and starting to create the next stage. So that's what we're doing. So we will be back online as soon as possible, and we've got two ideas at the moment that we're looking at trying to sort out. So yeah, as I say, my apologies for this. Just one of those things that happens every now and then. But I'm going to put the link out. We'll have a chat. Anybody wants to come up? Gus Asian, Sasquatch, hello. You're more than welcome to come on up. Corruption is real. Thanks very much for your comments. Thanks for joining us. The link is there. I'll try and function best that I can. But if anybody wants to come on up and have a chat, we will do. Yeah, crazy bogey. Yeah, I don't do technical stuff. I understand it, but how it works. But I don't have the technical knowledge to fix things. I am reliant on the technical guys. So, again, apologies. Logging in madness, Peanut. Yeah, I do get plenty of rest, but I don't have a sleep pattern that's normal at the moment. It's even worse than it has been. So yeah, I don't worry. I'm looking after myself. I just wanted to say hello. Yes, I am alive. Apologies, etc. But hey, it's just the way it goes. Well, life's a bitch at times. The link's there. If you want to come up and say hello, please do so. We'll have a chat and we'll take things from there. If nobody comes up, I will end this. Only so that go live at a more reasonable time in the UK. There won't be that many people awake. I don't think that we normally have in the UK. We could end up with one or two Americans up here. That's the way it goes. I don't mind. I'll have a chat with anyone within reason. But yeah, if you want to come on up, I put the link out in the chat. I'm not going to pin it, but yeah, my twin, how you doing? Did it? Anyone? Oh, geez, my eyesight's terrible. Hang on a second. I'll do it this way. Anybody that has not joined, please join. Yeah, you can't at the moment. Service down. but use the link tree. That'll take you all over of what we're doing. Thanks, my twin. I'm blogging Peanut. You know what? My brain's just not where it is at the moment. We'll always be here waiting for you when you've recovered. Thanks, I appreciate it. The support and the love that you giving is great. Thank you so much. I'll put the camera on because I'm not camera shy these days, you know. There you go. As you can see, physically, I'm still here. I'm just not, you know, with the brain. It's not functioning properly. And when I stand up, I feel as if I'm literally all over the place, losing balance. It's not something I would recommend. And I've decided I'm not going to be driving again until I can figure out what the problem is. Because even when I move my head, I feel a little bit lightheaded. But that's enough about me and my problems, because they are my problems, you know. Caucasian, Snowy, my friend, if you want to come on up, please do so. My twin, if you want to come on up and have a chat, please do so. Come on, what's going on? I can't see, so I'm going to have to go, do it this way. It's actually a filter. He's really a short. Get your backside up here. You can't say something like that in the chat and not come up and defend yourself. There's a challenge for you. Come on up. Listen, I'm just going to nip to the fridge. I'm going to get a drink, so give it 2 seconds and I'll be back. Oh, that's a little bit better. Morning, John. Thanks for coming in. Snowy, what do you mean you're getting the coffee? That's all right. Get your coffee, and then you can come on up. That's fine. Unless you're going out to get it, you know, the Waffle House. He likes doing things like that. Hello, Trucker. How are you doing? You missed it. Nip back. You'll see. You'll hear what I'm doing. Listen, it's fantastic. Considering I'm 4 hours late, we've got 10 people watching at the moment. We've got a few people in the chat interacting. Fantastic. Love it. There is a few things I do want to have a chat about, and something which I've been looking at recently. Mystical Higher. We have a lot. Recently, there's been a lot of news about the police getting dealt with in the courts, which is nice, you know, and not enough of them. Some have been had lenient sentences, shall we say, and others have had more severe sentences. I've been watching things that have been happening over in the States, catching up on, if you like, old news. And There was one where a female copper, mind you, doesn't make any difference whether it's female or male, stormtrooper, in the heat of the moment, instead of grabbing their taser, they grabbed their firearm. And it's rare that this happens, but she grabbed a firearm and shot a guy for no apparent reason. It was a genuine accident, according to the judge. There was no malice, there was no intent. In the heat of the moment and the adrenaline of everybody, and it was a little bit crazy, and she accidentally pulled a gun and fired at this guy who still sat in his car. And she got found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, and got something like 6 years in prison, which meant that she would probably only do about 4. And she got, she had the opportunity to speak to the family of the guy that she shot. And she was full of apologies. She was full of sorrow, remorse, and I'll tell you now, the judge fell for it. If you take a life, then your life should go. I mean, that's logical to me. But yeah, it doesn't always work. Hello, Nigel. How you doing? Nice to see you. I'll put the link back out because we've had a few more people joining, and I'd rather talk to somebody rather than just waffle on. And there's also recently in the UK a guy who was found guilty of rape. He was given 10 years, but he actually served 17. And the reason why he did an extra 7 years was that he said that he didn't change his what happened from his point of view, and he said that he was not guilty. All right. So it was interesting to find out that after 17 years, DNA evidence proved that it could have been somebody else. Hello, Mr. Sasquatch. How you doing?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's presentation. It's brought to you by us, and it's all fiction.
Yes. Well, no, actually, it's not. It's real, but you know, we may have different opinions. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Which is kind of an odd thing to say because I don't usually see you.
Yes, you're right. Right. Yes. For years, I didn't have a camera on, and now all of a sudden,
I thought you were just a cheap bastard.
The what? Cheap?
I thought you were just a cheap bastard. Wouldn't spring for a camera.
Oh, you no. Not bad as that. I haven't always had a camera that works. I've got a decent one now. Trouble is, I haven't got a decent piece of software like you're using, because you're using OBS and things like that. You know, me,
I can do sorcery.
I can't do that sort of stuff, mate.
Sorcery.
Oh God, please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, not with my head.
Yeah,
listen, I stand up and it feels as if I'm going to fall down.
I knew it'd give you a problem.
Oh, a little. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Sasquatch being a total dick, and
I'll only pick on people I love, man.
Listen, I give people so much stick, sarcasm, crap, you name it. I've done it, and and it's about time, I think, that some of my friends, virtual friends here, get their own back. You know what I mean? Eventually. Right, just give me 2 seconds, folks, because we've got a guest in the back. Hello.
Hello,
You're
hello,
live.
hello.
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 I don't trust it.
No, I don't trust it either.
Oh,
Yeah.
you cheeky sod. I'll leave for that. I'll leave for that now.
Right, you want to leave your camera on? He's gone. How to upset someone.
In less than 6 seconds. I don't trust him.
Come back, Nigel. All is forgiven. Do you know what? It's the first time I've seen his face.
Oh, cool.
That's brilliant. Talk about me not having a camera. Right. Where'd they put me lighter? There. Right. So, Ashley, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good.
I can complain, but don't nobody want to hear it. The types of things I would complain about, all of you would get mad at me and call me a bitch. So I'll pass.
It's usually because it's 4:20 and he hasn't got anything.
On that very note, I'll be right back.
Now I've mentioned it. Oops. Nigel, I do apologize, my friend. These things happen. See, my brain's not with it at the moment. I mean, how many people who wake up, realize that they're late by 4 hours, and all of a sudden go live straight away, and the brain's still not functioning because it's still somewhere else. It's not as if I can drink coffee this time of night because it'll keep me awake. All right, Nigel, do you want your camera on or off, mate?
Aren't we going to be awake anyway?
Well, I'm going to put you live now. All right.
Yeah. I don't mind having the camera on.
Well, no, it's just it's the first time I've seen you with your camera on, so it's nice to actually see you. Another one who hides behind. No, it doesn't actually. How are you doing, mate?
I'm all right. How's yourself? Thought you was taking a week off.
No. I took a week off last week when I was on holiday, celebrating 9 years of blissful marriage.
Yeah, you got to do that, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to.
I went to a place called Scary City, which is the old Camelot theme park. They converted it into.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Living hell, shall we say? And it was actually really good. I enjoyed it, especially when as I was walking around and I spotted him, said that one's going to move. That one's going to move. Somebody only got me once, but it wasn't aimed at me. It was aimed at the missus, and it's because she freaked. And it was so funny. I've never seen people jump so much, and I want to get out of here. But I think part of the reason why I'm feeling these effects at the moment is that it's still causing me problems.
I know. I started coming down with a bit of a cold.
Yeah, well, I don't know. No, it's not a cold.
Is it?
The missus said maybe it's COVID. I went, COVID doesn't make you dizzy, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It does.
Oh, well.
Yes, I've had COVID twice. The second time, it put me in bed for a week. I couldn't get out of bed for a week.
That's weird. The first time it almost killed me. The second time it was like a mild cold. But here's where it gets really weird. After the first time, my left lung didn't clear up. But after the second time, it did. I don't know, man.
I'm not being rude, gents and ladies. I won't advertise for anybody. I'll turn the camera off so I can have a drink.
I'll advertise for anybody if the check clears.
Well, yeah.
I'm an American. We sell out. It's what we do.
I don't. I have principles.
I have principles too. They teach our
They get in
children.
the way. I've got a decision to make sometime in the future, and yeah, one way it goes against my principles, and in another way, I've got to think about people's human rights. You know, so I'll have to.
Well, thank you, Ashley. That's lovely.
Oh, yeah, no, I've just seen that comment as well.
You know, I just really wish I could understand these two blokes. They spawned with
I think Grim's frozen.
Yeah, he looks better that way. It's suddenly a much more interesting program.
He's frozen.
Yeah. He'll be back directly. He's going to drop out, go play with his family and stuff, come back in a few weeks. He'll be good. Well, no. The most American thing on earth, the most American thing you could possibly do is sell out. The trick is you don't do it cheap.
He's gone. Where the fuck did he go?
He's off to go visit his fairy brethren. So what do you eat?
Food.
Good. That's an awesome plan. I think that will work out for you in the long run, and you will live a long and healthy life until it kills you. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, too much of anything would get you. You can drown in mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah. True.
But seriously, what's your channel about? What do you do?
My channel, I'll just game on my channel. Gaming. Every now and again, I do a StreamYard or.
Wait a second. I think I've done that. I think I've been in your chat before, come to think of it. I have.
If you've been in my chat, you've got a wrench.
I've lurked.
You've looked, so you're not sparking though.
Not much. I generally come in, say hi, sit there for about 10 minutes, see if anything interesting is happening, whether or not I can understand.
If you said hi in my chat, you've definitely got a wrench.
That's probable. I got a wrench in a lot of places.
No, I like to wrench people because other people get arsey and start blocking them. So I'd just rather just wrench them.
Right. I totally get that.
Ooh, what's that? Is that a cigarette you're smoking or herbal?
Yeah. I don't do the other one on camera because
right.
I can't hold my smoke.
All right.
Grab it, bro. Like I'll make you think somebody dying over here. I ain't joking. Not exaggerating in the least, man.
Well, I might roll a big fat one, so I might turn the camera off while I roll it.
Do that shit, bro. It'd probably help the whole program out. Now all they can see is me.
The spotlight is on you.
Is everybody in? Is everybody in?
Let's do a bit of ASMR.
I can totally do that. Hold on, let me start.
I noticed.
It's just
No, can't hear that. I didn't hear it anyway. I can't believe you just licked that. All I did was scratch on my mic.
You know what's funny about this background? I get so much daps on this background, and I did it for something totally different. The whole purpose of it was to make a little blue eye to go on a green screen eye patch I have, right? I wanted a blue eye, right? All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I did this and it worked. And one day I accidentally left it up big, and I went on and talked to somebody for a few minutes, and they just kept going. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, those little stars are entrancing, man. I'm getting hypnotized or something. I said, oh yeah, I'm keeping that.
Oh yeah, but you've got to have a green screen in the background, haven't you?
I do, and I have both talent and skills with lighting. So like,
I think
There's
you
a
can do that in
chair.
StreamYards, can't you? You can do it in StreamYards. You get
Can, but it's not as smooth or as like right here. This is the edge of my camera, but there's no line on it.
right.
Many moons of effort went into this, but that particular background took about 15 seconds.
I think I can do that. So I was messing around in StreamYards, and something come up like that. We can have that something like that in the background.
Yeah, and I've got a file over here where what I did was went on to one of these YouTube channels that does various types of like cinematic effects and stuff. And I just scrolled through till I saw something that looked interesting to me that caught my eye. And then I sat down and watched it till I determined there was a loop in it somewhere. And I went and clipped the loop out and then looped the loop, and then looped that. Welcome back to the Grim Reaper Network.
There's a lot of looping, isn't there? There's a lot of looping.
Morning. Start again, shall we?
Yes. And again, from the top.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Right.
Sorry, I'm glad that the stream continued. I'm glad you didn't do the things that some people might try and do.
I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't ever do that. I wouldn't like someone to do it to me, so I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Right. I don't know whether the camera's going to work or not. I don't think so.
Yeah, your first view into the camera broke it, and now you are doomed forever.
Well, I don't know whether you saw the little promo I did for the Trolls. The AI unit which I used to create the image it has failed. Even the reboot didn't sort the problem out. Oh well, such is life. So yeah, where were we, gentlemen? Because I have no idea. Everything seems to be working at this end except access to the camera. I've got a cat crawling over me. Little darling she is. I had a feeling this might be
do this.
Show.
That's not bad.
Don't work.
Pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
You're not making me dizzy, so that's an improvement. I've just had a thought. You know, why you're blaming me for it? All right, it was my system that went a little bit doolally. You know, but my apologies for that. All right, there we go. I think the camera's working now. Yeah, there you go. See, pussy time.
Ow.
Meow. She wants to get off now.
I got one for you. Can you imagine
pussy bombed? He bombed.
being John Wayne's cat? He wakes up in the morning and comes out with his bowl of food. Here, Getty. Come over here, you little varmint. I wouldn't come to him. It sounds terrifying.
Hello, Gregory. Thursday Night Thunderdrome. Oh, anybody know who that is? Because I don't.
I do not.
No, I'd go full screen to that one anyway. I'd go full screen. Never heard of that one.
Bloody stupid cat just jumped off me off the chair, and
whoever it is, anyway, is asking for a link.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I don't recognise the name. That's all.
I'll just go full screen. I will.
Oh yeah. Well, at the moment, as I say, I'm just trying to figure out who he is.
He's wanting to drop a link, but he can't because he's not.
Oh, is that what he's after? Oh, he wants to drop a link.
Right. But my suggestion was to use the actual name, like the handle. You don't have to be a mod to drop an handle. It doesn't necessarily link up, but it lets people copy, paste it, and go there.
See how StreamYard has changed now. When you go into your comments where people are commenting, it says at the bottom, join the chat. But I don't want to press it in case it kicks me off.
Oh, you can do this. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it won't kick you off. It'll just allow you to make comments in StreamYard.
Oh, right, yeah, so it does.
It's
connected to my YouTube. Ah, right.
Yeah. Do you want your link dropping? Is that what you're after? Thursday night Thunderdrome. That's easy to do,
By the way, Thursday Night Thunderdrome sounds like the type of a channel where you would go and watch some wild cult movies, right? Like it would be like an artificial driving.
The shit goes in here.
AC.
AC's in here.
How you doing?
How you doing, big man?
Welcome in, bud. Good to see you.
Right, so I've dropped Thursday Night Thunderdrome's link out. If anybody wants to go over and have a look at their channel, I just did. They are genuine-ish. Nah.
I'm not actually a person. I'm really a Sasquatch. I use a people filter to make all this happen.
AC, if you want to come up, I just dropped the link for StreamYards. Back out. I was, as I say, I've been going for 26 minutes and I didn't even think I'd make 5. So I'm doing pretty well. At the moment.
Oh, he's working.
Oh, he's working. Oh, never mind. There you go. If you've not seen the ugly face, there it is. Actually, I better take the camera off for a minute because I'd need to do some resets on it. Right. You've got 2 bloody screens going, and
so it's a fuck of that when you're trying to get 2 screens going at the same time.
Well, I've got to, and it's a pain in the backside.
I suspect you're doing it wrong.
That's what the chief said. Sorry, wrong hole.
You're not doing it right. Which is exactly what she said.
Listen, folks, if you can't have a laugh with yourself or about yourself, what's the point? You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. The camera system has decided it doesn't want to work now. I can't make any changes. When you close it down, piece of software down, and it says, let Microsoft fix it. Well, it's not a Microsoft piece of software, so blame it on you fix it. Yeah, Gregory, you're welcome to come up anytime. And anybody else, you know that. You don't have to worry about it.
No. We will do all the worrying. You just don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Yeah, and you don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about nothing.
No, I never do. Speak or forever hold your peace. Exile.
Yeah, it's me, Graham.
You sure?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I'm not nobody else.
I don't trust him.
You don't trust him. Exile, do us a favor.
What's up, bro?
Give me the answer to this simple puzzle.
Okay.
All right. 1 and 1 equals 19. Is that correct or false?
Hell no, but Exile said to be done, so I'll say it's correct.
Oh, you're going off then.
Bye.
There you go. Hello, Exile. Sorry about this.
Nah, you're good. What's up, Nigel? How you doing, Sasquatch?
How you doing?
Friend or foe? He's a friend. Allegedly. No, he is. Nice guy.
Allegedly. Good word, that. Good word. Allegedly.
I'm sorry about you and Chef's misunderstanding. I understand where you're coming from, Graham. We're still cool.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't hold anything against anybody. You know, some people think that I hold grudges. I don't give a rat's arse, to be honest. You know what I mean? I just can't be bothered these days.
Oh, camera's back on. Woo!
Yeah.
Camera's back working.
What, you never seen Grim?
Grim, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to make myself a coffee. That's all right with you.
No, yeah.
Scared him away. Why did you scare him away? You pop up on camera and he goes running off to another room.
No, it's totally me. I'm the panel killer, Sasquatch. It was my fault.
No, he's still here. He's just making
a coffee. That's all I'm doing.
But damn it, Nigel, come on, man. You got to help my reputation out here, brother.
Don't look for me to help you with that.
Four corners.
I'm doing a fine job on my own.
Thank you so much for attending.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to make myself
You
a
go
coffee.
make your coffee. Honest.
Right.
I don't know.
I got it. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Grim Reaper Network. Primarily, we're all going to sit around and smile behind our hands and act like we did like him. But in truth, we just like laughing at him, not with him.
That's so true.
I'm sorry, dude. I love each and every one of you like a brother and a sister. Especially this.
Hey, no incest in this place, mate. Sorry. Behave. Oh,
I am from Georgia, so calm down.
Oh, shit.
I
I keep hearing that. I ain't been to that side of the country to see. Side that I went, it was all city.
Yeah, question mark. Should I be here? Oh, jeez. My brain just is not functioning. Oh, circus of clowns. Hello, Big G.
I want to see what the UK is about. I need to visit out there one of these times.
You know, clowns are the reason why I believe we should all have extended magazines. Have you ever seen how many can fit in a car?
I know one fits on YouTube and not too well. I'm sure we all know what clown I'm talking about.
I know a lot of clowns.
I'm talking about the clown we both don't like.
I've come across a lot of clowns, and I know Circus of Clowns. They are okay. They've been around a long time. And they're based in the UK. Hey, that's good.
Yeah, the ones out in New York suck though.
Yeah, you mean the ones that are tyrants?
Yeah, those clowns.
They all wear the same outfit, so you can spot them at a distance.
I came across a group of little elves who were they used this video shot of a conversation I was having with Nightmares, and I was pretty neutral, as I always am. I don't hold grudges. You treat me with respect, then that's fine. I'll treat you with respect.
Did anybody just hear the Zap Brannigan quote in your head? I see you there with all of your...
Not till you said something.
Your neutral soul.
Yeah, I am actually neutral on most things. I'm only interested in banding people together so that we can
have a
work together.
Souls?
You know, at the end of the day, I've got loads of people. Just realised that I've gone live and I shouldn't be live. I've got Penny here, wishing everybody well. Who else have we got here? Yeah, of course, Big G. You know what I mean? Tank top kid. Who are you talking about? It's a fucking t-shirt, you muppet. Anybody wants to come up? You can't find a link. We do have a little bit of security, but I'm going to put it out again. let's have a giggle, let's have a laugh. And I could do with being cheered up. And I've got Exile here, who's what's the word I'm thinking? Yeah, he's funny, allegedly. We've got Sasquatch who thinks he's funny, but he's not. And we've got Nigel. Nigel who's got to make a cup of coffee. And yeah, Penny said, it's the first time I've seen you, Grim. Well, yeah, you should have watched the 1 minute troll promo I did on myself. I got there before the trolls did. It's an AI. It's a very clever AI, and it's better than Sasquatch is there because this actually works with the camera. So what you're seeing is an AI image, allegedly, and that's as far as I'm going to go with that because I can't say what
a short, fat Asian guy from Taiwan.
Hey, I'll have none of that, you know.
Telling all of y'all right now.
I will say I've been around, just not seeing it. Yeah, Penny goes has a totally different style of
Penny Buddy.
Penny Buddy. Yeah, she has a different style of show. And I actually like shows. Now, most people are blue. So
I popped into her live the other night when she was doing that giveaway.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want, just to right click and go to a panel and subscribe, or alternatively, Penny, if you want to put your channel out and advertise, give people a chance to go over and say hello. No problem with that. You know the score. Drop the links and share while we can, because sooner or later, guess what? We're not even going to be allowed to publicize anything or anybody other than a YouTube show, and only your own. I think that's terrible, but that's what's coming, folks. It's already in the
When's that coming in?
It's in the terms and conditions. It's just try and stop people moving away from YouTube. Hey, let me think. Can we do that, folks?
Do they not realize moves like that is what makes people move further away from YouTube?
Yeah, I agree. We've got the network. We've got network. It's offline at the moment, so I can't say to you go and check it out. But it's down to a technical issue with the servers, apparently.
Right. That's too philosophical. But when you cage a bird, the harder you cage it, the more it tries to get free.
This is very true.
Stop being philosophical.
Okay.
You're confusing me. Listen, I know it's difficult, but stop taking advantage of the fact that my brain's not functioning on all cylinders.
He's philosophical. I'm metaphorical.
As per usual.
Way fucked.
Nigel, you know what you can do, don't you?
Fuck off.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I just said, you know what you can do. You said that yourself. So went into my news short. Oh right, yeah. I can't post links and articles anymore. It's ridiculous. YouTube are an absolute joke. They own it. I caught wind of it. I thought it was a joke. I thought that it was one of these.
I recently had one of those shuffles.
I think if anything, it's probably to keep more of the proceeds, because if you can't post links, you can't post Cash Apps and PayPals. Now they get to steal 60% of your money.
Yes, I think that's part and parcel of it. I've got to be honest. The other thing is it's not going to affect anybody who is not monetized. But if you monetize, they will be demonetizing you.
If you remove Cash App and PayPal, you will be affecting everyone who's not monetized.
Yep, pretty much.
Mine doesn't even work, and it would affect me because I would get less personal information from people trying to give me money.
So hang on a second, I'm just checking what.
Silver Diamond taught you well.
They went to my old streams on my second channel, removing 2-year-old streams, but not striking me, which is interesting.
Yeah, they just took it away from you. They don't know if you back it up, but if you don't, it's gone. They have it. They took it. It's no longer.
That's one of the things we're looking at in the as part of the network. Is a system where you can back up all your videos away from YouTube, and that way they're there. You know, medical misinformation. Yeah, you do things like that. I got told off by YouTube for spreading information regarding misinformation, political misinformation. Apparently, they didn't like the fact that I was calling Trump a right-wing fascist and Biden an old git who needs to be tested for euthanasia. They didn't like that. I don't know why. They're neutral. I advocate both. Me, Big G, come on up and say hello, please. I know you want to. I know Penny may not be able to come up due to the fact that she's got the little one to look after.
You know, I don't recognize that little icon.
Which icon?
Spliffy. No, circus clowns. The little picture of the bud.
Oh yeah,
it looked familiar to me, and I was sitting in my head when I saw the bud. I said Spliffy in my head, but I couldn't get the actual name.
Right, got you. Okay. I've never spoken about the injections on your channel. Well, I have in the past, but we had to use code. That's wrong on so many levels, especially for someone like me who believes in having free speech. You know, but YouTube is a tool. That's it.
Total tool.
Yeah. What totally fucked me up is we couldn't talk about that certain virus, but they sure could put all kinds of false information about it out. That's what fucked me up. Like who penalizes YouTube for their false information on that ordeal that started in 2019?
Yeah. Now, misinformation, whether it be medical, political, whatever, we use a service provided by our Lord and Masters, YouTube, stroke Google. We do really appreciate the fact that you allow us to do this. Thank you so much. However, there are so many restrictions, you know, it's just one of those things, you know. And things that we were talking about in the past come true. They've owned up to it. You know, they emailed me today telling me to look on the WHO website in future, and I told you off. That's funny, Penny. Really is funny. Our Lord and Masters, you will do as you're told. It's funny. Right. Where are we going with this, Nigel? Any ideas?
Don't ask me.
No.
You
can just, do you know, it's great actually, because now I've got a face and expressions which go with what he says. It's fantastic. And for all you people who thought that the Grim Reaper was a heartless bastard, you're right.
Definitely.
And I also want to say thank you to the people who turned around and said, "Hey, it's the first time I've seen you. You not broke the camera. What's going on?" It's an AI.
I only put my camera on because you had your camera on. So,
well, thanks. I appreciate that, Nigel.
So I can tell everyone that you've been absolutely hamming on all these people the whole time. I once saw his camera come on accidentally. He's about a 4'5" fat Asian Taiwanese kid. He's only like 17 years old. This is all AI.
And there you go, straight from the horse's mouth. We've had conversations in the past about AIs, and I've taken information and found the right software. And you know what? It's the first time I got it to work properly. I might come one day, change it, and look like him.
It's actually mad, this new StreamYard, because I can stream this straight to my channel. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, no, everyone. Well, this is what the other reason why I like StreamYard is that your guests, if you can allow them to restream.
Yeah.
And that's what I do, because you can share, you can do whatever you like. You trolls out there, you can clip things. I will never, what's the word? Put a strike in against you. Providing it's funny.
Actually, I might try it. See what it does.
Try what? Restream. Go for it.
See what it does.
As a policy, I will join streams and notice that it says stream to audience over there, but until someone invites me to restream it to my channel, I'm not doing it.
Well, that's fine, but I'll tell you now, you've got my permission whenever.
You've already got my channel. So, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Chilling with Grim Reaper show, where we're going to talk about death, destruction, and the end of all things.
One of my favorite subjects.
See, it says save. It doesn't say nothing about going live.
Oh,
it says share this.
It should say restream in blue at the top, above the chat.
Yeah. Oh, right,
no?
Yeah. I don't know what it's doing now.
Um,
I'll just press save, see what it does, see if it's gone live on my channel. I don't know.
Okay. Hello, Veterans Affairs. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Kevin Cox. Hello.
Lots of good people. So I'm trying to get my chat up. I haven't done it yet. I'm working.
Oh, right. Okay. We've got loads of people dropping in. And at this time of the morning, it's great. You know, we've got British, we've got American people here. We've got people like me who have that.
Yes, it says I'm live on mine, Grim. So
yeah,
it must be.
Yeah. Just go to your channel and you'll find out.
I have just done.
Yeah, it's showing that it's sharing to two places. By the way,
I want to share into one.
Yeah, I got Nigel's. Yeah, you're streaming as well, which is fantastic. Listen, the idea of building a network is about sharing. And
XL, he started streaming it as well.
Fantastic. Oh, waiting for that to pop up. Yeah, keep it going. And more people who share, the more people get to know what's going on. We can talk about things subject to terms of service on here. I actually want to build part and parcel of the network our own streaming service where there are no terms of service. You know, that would be fantastic. And that's something we are working on at the moment. So, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. If you want me to, I'll restream you too. So hopefully a couple of my audience could come over here. I don't get that much of a big audience because I only go live like twice a year.
Well, you can go live anytime you come up here, Exile. You know, let's give the trolls something to worry about. You know, hey, shit happens, trolls. We're fighting back. And if you got any pussies and you want to show your pussies off, of course you can P-Bob. It's a cat. We had nightmares up here. He'd be doing something like that. Whether he's awake or not, that's another thing.
It's all live and kicking over on my side, so there's a few people jumped in, but it's not caught up on your side where people are commenting or not. I have to go over to my side to see if anybody's commenting.
Yeah, it's not showing the comments. Normally it shows the comments, and I can go across it.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, the Debla's just come up. Hey up, Nigel.
No,
right,
okay.
That's from my side.
And if you type it,
it
goes to all of the chat threads.
You know what? I love the way he describes things with his hands. Goes to all of the.
Hey up there, Debla.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I don't mind one of you streaming. Don't mind two of you streaming. I don't mind three. Hey, I wonder if 3 fit. Oh, let's go for 4. Oh, I've got to stop. I've got to stop it. Yeah, the alcohol's kicking in. I think that's what it is. More than normal. I wouldn't mind. It's only piss or lager. But hey, hello, Debbie. Nice to see you.
Debla.
Debla. All right, Debla. Do apologise. But it was Debbie. Debla. I misheard and I can't read it this time of the morning. Please say hi to Debla for me, Nigel. Oh, sorry, Penny.
She can see
do you know what?
You should be able to see her comments, I think.
I'll put it on the screen. You can say hi yourself that way. What I want to know from people is what you would like us to look at providing on the network, right? Like a Facebook type of service, a streaming service where you can back up all your own.
Debla, it was Penny Bunny said hello to you.
Yeah, whether it be a streaming service, but most of all, what I want to be able to do is hand over to creators the ability to have their own income from it. So I want to look at how you can monetize yourselves. And then bring everybody, let your followers know so that they can go over. They can noise, to you. What noise?
Who made that noise then?
Good. Do that again. What noise? What noise was it?
Some fucking that noise.
Well, it wasn't me, and Exile's muted. So that leaves only one person, folks. I'll let you work it out.
On it.
I can't see Mountain Girl. I'm not seeing her come in, but if she is, woo, woo. Okay, this is getting rather strange. I've got people.
It's getting rather busy now, isn't
it? Yeah. Well, I'm seeing everybody's chat.
Yes.
I can see it.
Like 3 people in chat. There's suddenly like 70. He doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, well, it's like, hang on a second. Who's on whose channel here? Because I can see the links. I've got Scotty in. I've got Old Guy in.
Excellent, Kevin Cox. Drink a couple for me too, man. I'm not drinking tonight.
You're not drinking?
Oh, not
Oh.
tonight. I'm drinking coffee tonight.
Oh,
No
that's
worries
even
about the
worse
French.
for you.
No,
We are now streaming across 4 different channels, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys for the extra support.
Anytime, Worm, you've always supported us, brother.
As I say, the idea of a network is just this: working together and having a bit of a laugh and a joke. And if we're all heading towards the same place, which is, I hope we are.
You know what day it is? Yes, I do know what day it is tomorrow. I do.
Yeah, well, hey, you don't have to share, but yeah, fantastic. You know, you got our support, mate. Yeah. I've been through hell, but hey, that's the way it goes. Look at me. Yeah. I've aged, apparently, or allegedly, I should say. I didn't go grey on my hair. I went sort of blonde, allegedly. Took ages to get the AI to get that right. I could have ended up looking like Snowy. That would have been
I
bad.
thought it was a wig.
You think it's a wig?
I was hoping.
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, it's doing terrible things to you. You should charge that animal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Snowy, who really loves to try and rib me, and he likes to try and get one over on me. There's always a challenge. He never wins. No, tell a lie, he did once.
Still haven't lost either.
No, it's a draw. We agree to disagree. You know, actually, there's one thing we do agree with. He thinks I'm an idiot, and I know he's an idiot.
We're both here. That proves every word is true.
Right, we've got loads of people in this talking from different channels, which is great. But not everyone can see your comments. So the only way around this is
You got to get on the ball, brother. You're the host of this show. You got to sit there and poke all the little comments with the links on it, so everybody knows who.
One by one. Come on, you're the host.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, listen. At the end of the day,
come on, Grim, pull yourself together. Snap. Give it up. Come on, give it up. You should have already done it by now. Give it up.
Right. Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Somebody get this man Red Bull.
OG Sunshine saying hello to old guy Mitch. There we go. I've got Tiffany here. Hello, Tiffany. How you doing? Thank you for joining in. I think Tiffany's on your channel, Sasquatch. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Tiffany's cool peoples.
Yeah, I like Tiffany. So do some of the idiots as well. Right.
Was that
now,
theoretically?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to check this because I don't know whether this will work. But please let me know if it does go out. I'm putting the link out now. Theoretically, it should go across all the channels. You know who people are if people come up from your side, shall we say?
No, it's not come up on my side. 1 minute. It's not come up on my channel, so.
All right, well, copy the link and put it in if it's not going up on your channels.
What are you sharing? What is that? What it is?
It might take a time to come up on your channels.
What are you sharing? What link is it?
StreamYard link.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold up. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, settlements in here. Oh,
Hello,
N-word.
settlements. How you doing?
It's calling me again. It's all right.
N-word.
Yeah.
It was hey. No, settlement. I wouldn't. If that's aimed at Nigel, I disagree. He is not. He is not a daft bastard. No.
Yeah. He calls me up. It doesn't matter. That's me
No,
and
no,
Brett. That's
no.
why we go backwards and forwards.
No. That's a compliment from Brett.
Wait a
Right.
second.
Yeah, no, it is.
Hold on.
That's why I'm accepting it.
Hold on.
Yo, what's up, Brett? How you doing, bro?
I had your channel stream linked in my stream so that people could come back to yours and come see the
That's
source.
what I've
of
just done.
this.
Yeah.
But you would
Yeah.
rather have the StreamYard link pinned?
StreamYard link. Yeah, copy and paste StreamYard link
You
into
do
your
realize
channel.
what madness that could unleash up here. Flow State comes in, I take over.
Hey, listen. It's not a major issue. I know most of the people. I've watched them, subscribed to them, etc. I know what I'm potentially heading into, especially if Brett comes up.
Oh, well, that's a different kettle of fish. If Brett comes up, Nigel will be doing this.
Oh, shut. Oh, look. He's so frightened. He's muted and turned his camera off. Nub's
What the
Revenge.
fuck is
Hello.
up?
Yo, good to see you, Nubs.
I think this is great because we got the idea of sharing the live stream. We get to know people. We get to know others that are coming in. There's people here I've never heard of, but you have, so it's great. Like, share, subscribe. What's that come from? But
I think what it is with you, Vim, right? You know, when people are talking, you need to highlight the comments because some of people from other channels are not seeing.
Yes.
Talking where.
Yeah, this is the downside of it.
Well, that's why what I put in my description and in my title, it said that your link is in the description so they can come over here and funnel to your channel.
Yeah, I mean, you can copy and paste. What are you doing there, Snowy? Do you want me to share that?
His wood. You don't have to
God.
share it if you don't want to. He's building a Iron Age roundhouse from scratch, like full on. They're building an Iron Age roundhouse.
Oh, look, it's a troll.
Like from scratch. They're doing it. They're doing the thing.
Ah.
It's great.
Okay, so we'll tell you what. We'll keep that going. Right, in the background. There's no sound.
Yeah, I've got it muted.
I was thinking, hey, what's going on here? Is it me? No, it's Snowy. Using old style things. Oh, yeah.
It's all Iron Age methodology, Iron Age techniques. The only thing they've used anything to do is there is a clearing about 100 yards away that they drive to. And that's it. They drive there, they pack everything off the truck into this location, and they have drug every single one of these rocks. There's a whole playlist. You can go watch them build the whole thing.
Oh, throw the link out for the channel. People want to go and have a look at it, etc.
Yeah.
Things like this, I think some of them can be quite interesting. There we go. Brian, hello. Nub's Revenge. Who else?
Brian.
Settlement. We know about Settlement.
Do you know Brian Grim Reaper? That's a real good dude right there, man.
Brian?
Yeah. He's from the community over there where Two Girls, One Chat is from.
Oh, right. Okay. Don't know what happened then. Oh, Snowy.
I wasn't ready yet. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the playlist so I won't have to mess with it.
10 people in here and only 6 at the line. Okay, what the hell?
Yeah, no, those are bad numbers, folks. That don't math.
Right. Listen, guys. As we're restreaming, please take the time out to go to any of the channels, the other 3 channels that are restreaming, which is Causation Sasquatch, Nigel Dickhead, Bolton, and XR1. Go over and hit their like buttons. Right.
Yeah, most definitely. After I get done sending the stream link through the several discords that I'm a part of. Put as many numbers over here as I can.
Welcome in, darling. Good to see you.
Click one, hits mine. Is Brooklyn around? I like Brooklyn.
Yep, no, it's Brooklyn chick. It's yeah.
No, I thought I was thinking of Brooklyn audit. Sorry,
Teflon audits.
Yeah, he keeps changing his name. I think that's because nothing stinks.
Brooklyn audits. Don't that the dude that stole the orange?
Can I get you to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Turn that fucking mic down.
Can you back your mic up from your mouth of hair?
Actually, I'm about 1.5 feet away from it. Let me turn it down.
It's like high definition over this end.
I can hear the fleas crawling on your nuts, dude.
Is that better, Sasquatch? Or is it still too loud?
Thank you. I'll let you be the big spoon tonight. It's okay.
Turning it down more.
I don't know, just put me on, link me on fucking chat like a monk. What a dickhead.
Who are you talking about now? You yourself?
I'm talking to myself.
See what I mean? Half the time, I don't know what's going on. Tiffany, Tiff. There you go. Listen, guys, I've got to keep apologizing to you because you're asking me to do things, which is great, but it's not.
He hasn't got a fucking clue what he's doing.
No, I don't. As you can probably tell from the AI, I feel absolutely and utterly drained of all energy at the moment.
I gotta admit, your AI it looks a little daft.
Hi, Kirsten, how you doing? Freaking hello, Jade. Come on up and say hello, Jade. I dare you.
Good evening, Christian. How you doing?
I'll tell you what. I might pin the link. I think that's probably the easiest way for the time being, so people can just come on up. There you go. Pinned. All right, there we go. Thank you. Do you know that's the highest number of likes on this channel for a very long time?
You're welcome.
In fact, probably ever. Not that it bothers me because I don't do this for likes. I don't care whether you hit the like button or you don't. If there's only 2 people in here, I don't mind. At the moment, we've got a total of 19 people watching, which is great across 4 channels.
Now, if you could just drive that impetus into an actual point where we have a solution and results, go for it.
Do you want to explain that again?
Where we unify in the conglomerate and acquire the ability to solve the problems we have set before ourselves.
Oh, that's a work in progress.
Well, progress.
We are working on that. I can't go into too much at the moment, and the reason being is that the people who are doing this behind the scenes for us, getting the software together, takes time. It's taken me 2 years to get to a position where we've got loads of people wanting to share, wanting to join. Hello, Tony's Coffee House. How you doing? But it's great. Hit the like button everywhere. That's what Mitch says. What's this? Thanks, Crazy. Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you. Missing you in a certain Discord. Okay, that's fine. Big G is behaving himself. He knows he's stealing his neighbour's wife fronts off the washing line and wears a tank top vest. Weird fetish, if you ask me. Are you having a go at somebody there? And if so, who? The chat on this side, as I'm looking at, it's going so quickly.
You're
You're
welcome.
It's like, what the hell? On StreamYard, I wish I could show it, but all it says is a link. There's a link, and I don't know where they're actually in from. You with me?
Yeah, no. If it has any kind of a cryptid name or esoterical name, it's probably in my chat. If it's anything just absurd, it's in theirs.
Yeah. Hello, conspiracy music.
Oh yeah, just point finger in the other direction. It's got something to do with him. Or it's got something to do with him.
He's the
Just what he's
mythical
talking about.
creature and
Just not
blaming
me.
us on. He's the mythical creature blaming us for the weird creatures that come around. How does that work?
Flawlessly.
Oh, Jesus. I tell you what, I'm glad it went live. I've got to be honest. You cheered me up. Thank you.
I am a dancing monkey, but watch me dance.
Dance, monkey, dance, monkey.
I hadn't realised the time. It's 1:30 in the morning. Jesus, I'm going to be knackered. I'm working later, allegedly. No, I am actually working. I start work at 8 o'clock.
Bollocks.
I think I've got to try and get some sleep as well, somewhere along the line. But saying that, I've had 4 hours.
Sure. Right, Grimmy. You're going to nap.
Yes, yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
Well, that's what I tend to do.
Sure you are.
Hee.
Somebody get this man a Red Bull. Stat.
Oh, no, I just need to go on the coffee. That'll do me. It's Defo or gravy. Gravy is the best, Pam. See what I mean about different conversations? It's like, what the hell? And that's just Big G being normal. This is watching Big G. He dislikes that. He likes dancing in his garden and wearing. I'm sorry, I can't finish that off. It's just so funny.
There's you a good laugh.
Oh, shut up.
Nexo, why are you so fucking quiet? Fucking hell.
I'm sharing the channel link to all my Discord channels, and it's about 100 and something of them bitches, Nigel.
Okay, I'll let you off then. Just this once. Sick of hearing Creeper's fucking voice, that's all.
But
Does Big G drink herbal tea?
I'm the only one that can go ahead and put that much pressure on my hubby now. Be careful, Nigel.
Okay, I'm
Mrs.
sorry.
Exile, how are you doing?
I'll mute up right now. Sorry.
Listen, he mutes up after he's been told off. Fantastic. I didn't mute him.
I want to do something funny. I was on Mike P's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I got into an argument with somebody. And yeah, my wife cut the internet off on me, then let me back on just to come in here and check me while I was on live.
That's good stuff, bro. Let me guess. This is a shot in the dark. Not speaking personal experience, but you just sat there and pounded like a 4-year-old while you finished that beer, didn't you?
Yeah. I was like,
didn't say a word, just sat there
in trouble.
Might have happened to me once.
Yeah, that was my first time. It was scary.
Hello, Tales Told in the Dark. Welcome to the show. We have no idea what we're doing or where we're going or why we're doing it or who's going to help us. But there's a link and there's a Grim and there's these other people over here and we're all slightly annoying. This guy's building a Stone Age Iron Age roundhouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the normal type of show, allegedly. Listen, there's so many people in different chats having conversations. I literally can't read them all out, regrettably. But welcome to Tales Sold in the Dark, Terry King, ATL Transparency, Scully's House of Thrillers. I'm seeing so many new people that I've not seen before.
I told you, I was like, "Are you sure you want me to share this? Because things are going to get interesting." I interviewed
look.
So YouTubers, poof, YouTubers.
We're just, I think, I've got to admit, we're just having a bit of a laugh and a giggle. Nothing really serious at this time of day. At one time, I would have done a more serious show. But as soon as you get certain people up, it all goes to pot, you know.
Yeah, that was a low, dude. I'm taking that one personally.
Good. Is it? Hello,
I'm
is
taking
it?
it personally when he mutes me.
I've not muted you. Hello. Put your mic on. No.
Sure, you got to touch the thing with the thing. You got to touch the thing with the thing.
That's what she said.
I know. And we're still.
Look, he's doing his normal pissing about.
I'm not doing anything.
He keeps muting himself. That's fine. Gives everybody else the rest.
I'm pretty sure somewhere there's an ocean. There's an
Can you
ocean.
fellas type in the chat so I don't have to go through a couple thousand channels to find your channels and give it a thumbs up? I'm already on Grimm's though. That's how I got here.
Yeah, I pinned the link if anybody wants to come up. But what I'd like you to do, folks, is to go into XR's channel, Nigel's channel, and carry on liking and sharing, making a comment. Oh, and if you really want to, you can go over to Caucasian. He's actually a nice guy.
I don't advise it. I mean, everybody in there is slightly deranged, and they're all YouTubers. Those people are crazy.
We're all crazy.
We're all mad down here. Sorry.
My God, Nigel, that was almost funny.
Pretty good.
Fuck off.
What? Don't start swearing here. Don't say the F word or the O word. Fucking idiot.
Fucking cunt.
Hey. Thanks for saying them useful. You have to think about that one. You're still thinking.
I'm not thinking this out. What do I need to think about?
Mitch, you don't need to admit it. We know that you are. I've listened to you. I've been on a panel with you. It's funny. It's a funny guy. It really is. And there's somebody else who's funny.
No. See, the thing is, I don't think Mitch is trying to be funny. I think he's fairly serious most of the time, and people think he's joking. And I think maybe that's an error that we're all making.
Yeah.
I want to sit down and talk to him so I can verify whether we're talking to a comedic genius or a tragic individual. There's a narrow line there.
I word lemons. Peanut. I word lemons. That doesn't lemons doesn't make sense. There's obviously an in joke there somewhere.
Oh, they're doing two different streams, and she typed the wrong chat in the wrong chat, and she's trying to answer somebody's like word problem question or whatever on some other stream.
Right.
She's not paying us any attention. She has no idea what she just did. She'll figure it out in a second, and then she'll be angry about it because I mentioned it.
I think I've got to say that it is confusing. Lemonade.
See?
Gets funny, this. Thanks, Sunshine. Right. You won't see it from our end when you see all of the chat. It's crazy. It honestly is. Here we go. Might be an explanation here. Grim said, "Don't say the L word." Ah, so I said lemons. I didn't actually say the L word. I said the F word and the O
Yeah, that
word.
video's coming to an end as well.
It's gonna change automatically to the next one in the series because I'm a professional.
Yeah, he's a professional dickhead. Meatball, Mr. Meatball, how you doing? Ajot, great to see these people coming in.
Hello,
Fantastic.
Pinky. Welcome in.
We got Ajot here. We've got.
You know, I do shows where she just sits over there as a little icon and pretends to be there while I pretend she's there, so that I feel better about not being live online, like by myself. She's not even actually there. She's off like doing stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want Ajot to come up, but you're probably busy, especially with the little, and I hope the little is A-OK and is doing great. I'll compare notes with your little and who's actually my virtual grandchild, or grimchild, and I'll let you know how my my own grim daughters do it.
I heard Make Stupid People Famous recently impaled himself on something. Like,
right?
Did you impale yourself on something, dude?
Who?
I know that sounds strange, but if you knew the guy, you'd understand that it's not nearly as strange as you might think it would sound. It's possible he might have impaled himself on something. He does that stuff.
Hi, Dino. How you doing? Dino's a nice guy. I'm funny as well. He came up. I remember putting him backstage. Or no, I didn't put him backstage. Sorry, I timed him out. It was funny.
Yeah, right. No, he totally got impaled by some freaking wire or something. Yeah, no joke. I was not joking. I was dead serious.
Yeah. Make stupid people famous. Hello.
Dude, look, he did this live stream one night. This is probably the reason I'm actually subscribed to him in the first place. But it was just me in the chat by myself. I was the only person watching. And he stood there staring at the camera until somebody showed up. And he'd probably been live for 10 or 15 minutes just staring at the camera. And I showed up. And he said, "Oh, that's one watcher." Turned and took a shot. Popped a beer, slugged it down, popped the next one, slugged it down, looked at me and said, "Burp, I got to get through all of these." And then it's gone. It's just gone. It's not even there anymore. I can't go show it to you because he doesn't care if it stays or goes or they keep it or they take it down or none of that. He just does stuff. It's great.
I hadn't realized that Dino was shouting. Have I missed something along the way? I know the chat's moving very quickly. Got Meatball here. Hello. Dare you to come up. I'm not saying that you get bullied in any way, shape, or form.
I do have to do this.
We got Nigel. We've got Nigel. He's from the UK. We've got Exile. He's from the US somewhere. And from places unknown on Earth, we have Caucasian Sasquatch.
I have to do. I have to do it.
I've got a pet name for him, and I've not really said it, so I'm not going to. It would be insulting anything which is snowy.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Welcome in, Scully. Good to see you, bud.
I'll tell you what, we had John Blanchard, I think it was Blanchard, yeah. He came up. I was on Nightmares, and it was the Battle of the Beards, and Gandalf won.
Good deal, because Gandalf's got a badass beard. Although I do have to say, freaking who's the old bastard from Harry Potter, Dumbledore? He's got a really good one too.
Which one? The first one or the second, the replacement after the first one died?
I really like the replacement because of the beard. It's much silkier and long, but the first guy's beard was really, really excellent as well. So unfortunately, I come from the.
You're being told off by
What are we-
age up.
Oh,
Okay. Anybody wants to come on up and join the panel? I'm not.
She goes,
I've pinned the
"Yeah."
link, and the channel you are watching hopefully is sharing the link as well. You will need to be verified by the security. Which
I've got
is
it pinned on my side anyway, so
right. Oh, yeah, but nobody goes on your side.
I don't care.
I've been there.
I was just testing this out anyway, so I'm just leaving it the way it is.
Okay, right. Yes, I was late starting the show by 4 hours. I am currently not well, and I'm not talking mentally. It's a physical thing. I keep thinking I'm going to fall over when I move.
Right.
Shout out to the iTalk family. Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's just the way it is. Hello, Strange. How you doing? I just want to thank everybody for whichever chat you're in.
I'm just curious.
You are confusing me, but thank you for doing what it is that you're doing.
As I understand it, this is taking place somewhere in England, and these gentlemen are building this, and I'm pretty sure there are entire regulation committees out there that are in full blown hives about that cat up on that little cross member.
I'll tell you now, there is not a cat in hell's chance that he got planning permission.
Is that a well that
anyway.
they're building, Sasquatch?
Pardon?
Is that a well?
Are you all well?
Are they building a well?
Oh,
No,
they're building a well. Sorry.
Stone Age roundhouse. It is a Iron Age roundhouse.
And it's called Iron Age because they're using metal tools.
A very few.
Yeah.
They carry a big lighter, but they don't use it often.
They have to burn it all down. I'll say this: it looks pretty sturdy.
As he wiggles it around. Well, let it get together. Let him finish pinning it in, and it'll be good. One thing that the reason I've been watching these here recently is because I noticed a similarity in the same era building structures across the earth at this time period in the early Iron Age. There were yurts in the Far East. You had those round tents in the Middle East. You had
round in a minute. Sorry, guys.
You had round huts in Africa. You had those ovuloid roundhouses in North America, and the Algonquin longhouse that were round. Some of those. And then you had the teepees out west. All the way around the world, you had this style of construction that had taken place around the same time.
So that would be 1 out of 2 peoples. Do you think that's the Vikings or do you think that's the Moors? Because that's the only 2 people that traveled that far and wide during that age.
X'd out. The Celts used to roam all over the world, man. They well, maybe not.
Yeah, well, you got to think the Celts are where the Vikings came from.
True. But I mean, I was saying their two-wheeled carts took them from sea to shining sea in Europe and Asia. Those things are painted on everywhere across half of India. So, like, they went there. They just didn't leave an established, lasting legacy, with the exception possibly of maybe the swastika.
Oh, Dino making threats again.
Which had a totally different meaning back then from what it means.
I know, man. I'm not going to. My name doesn't allow me to really have that conversation.
No, I'm just saying. You know, it was a symbol of peace back then.
And prosperity and auspiciousness, yeah, luck and hopefulness. It was
favorite subject is history,
and it's in like virtually every culture known to man that predates the flood.
Can I ask a silly question?
Please do. I'm kind of getting deranged.
No question is silly, Graham.
Oh, it is. Oh, stop. No. Big G, Who's trying to take over the Northeast?
It was me.
Dino, yeah, well, I'm still going to carry on for a little longer. Don't worry. You might make it before I close it down. And same to Scully's house. The only reason why I might close it down is that I am feeling shattered. Hello, John. How you doing? Love the beard, and you know that.
First of all,
you could,
keep this in mind, folks. The link is pinned in my chat, but it is his StreamYard. So I don't have any controls on it. So once he's gone, it's pretty much done.
No, I can leave the stream going.
But I can't bring people up, and
but you can't bring anybody up. That's the problem. And
do any of that.
The guys who normally do all this for me, they're asleep.
Yeah, they're smoking crack in the back. We're not going to have them tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Porky. Oh, yeah, pork chops. Yeah, sorry. There's something which a lot of people do, and that's they put out. What is it now? Polls. And I don't know how to get a poll.
All right, check it out. It's real simple. First of all, you have to open the YouTube chat in YouTube, not in StreamYard, so that you can poke the little plus symbol at the bottom where your little comment thing is, right?
Right.
And click start poll, and it's do we poll? And then you hit the whole start poll thing. It pops up over here, and then later you can end it and find out what everybody polled up on. So the question is, do we poll, folks?
I don't need to do it, but I was just thinking that, we could do a kick off the panel, a poll, and but I can do that.
I'll be the first one off.
I can do that in the chat anyway, because I can see what everybody says. So, anybody, let's we'll go 1 for Causation, 2 for Nigel, and 3 for Exile. Okay. To time them out from the chat. In other words, put them backstage for a few minutes. Okay. You don't pay for it. It's just a giggle, right? And we'll also put the stream in as well that I'm doing from Causation. You've had enough of that, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Grim just wants to vote himself off so he can go to bed.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty genius. I got to give you credit for that one. I was going to say that, but he beat me to it.
Yeah, Mr. Meatball is funny. Oh yeah, and a 5 for me. Yeah. 1. Okay, so Mr. Meatball.
Who we poll has been won by the no. By 100%.
You know damn well I'm not going to kick anybody off. Hello, Indiana. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Yes, yeah. Please feel free to come to once the server's back up and running to go and join the network. It only costs you absolutely nothing. We just need to verify your email address. That's all.
But we just need your soul and your firstborn child.
I don't want the firstborn child.
Oh,
no,
your third-born midget.
I would take the middle child, because the middle child is the one that always suffers.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah. If you got 3 kids.
My family was the only daughter. Come on, man. Tell
you
me
were the only daughter?
No, she was. Pull the other one. It's got bells on.
Ring a ding 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 dong.
That's what she said.
Allegedly. All right. Let's have a bit of a giggle. Yeah, that works.
I love these little footnotes they leave in this thing where it says no ecological harm was done by taking these non-native trees, and I'm like, I'm not sure anybody cared in the first place.
Well, I would also turn around and say, A, they don't really care, and B, it's well, they're chopping down, but I don't see them replacing the trees they're chopping down.
You wouldn't really need to in a forest environment. Removing the non-native trees would benefit all of the native trees, regardless of whether or not you add to it.
These trees my grandma could carry. Damn right, Grim the chat. We're off to bed now. See you soon. Hey, take it easy. Thank you so much for coming in. And I know it was very late. But I also realized that while I was away last week, the show didn't go on the Monday night. Or if it did, it sort of got deleted. So I had to do something. And I'll probably do something at a more reasonable
It was
time.
live last week. It was live. He did go live last week.
On Monday.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I couldn't find the stream. That's all. He might have gone live on his own channel, which could
No, it was
explain
yours.
why.
It was definitely this channel he went live on.
Right. Okay. That's fair enough. I wasn't sure. Grim, I think you should do some sort of membership incentive, like dwarf throwing.
On the freaking language, but you can't freaking read it. That is initiative, you half-wit. Love you.
This is what I like about him, honest. He's always there to correct me. Look.
Love it when you're wrong. It makes me feel so superior.
Well, it's not often that I am.
Yeah, he thought he was wrong once. That was the one time he was wrong.
Listen, whatever I read out is not necessarily what it says. It's my interpretation. You know, I think that we should have some sort of proper membership and tiers. But what I want to be able to do is to offer services, that you take services. I don't want to be one of these groups of people that charges for sod all and delivers nothing.
You should get that bag.
Get what?
That bag. Get that bag, bro. Get paid. Get that shit. Get them dollar bills, man. Don't just let them slide through the cracks. You can go out there and lay your Cash App thick across the internet. You'll get plenty of volunteers.
I've had this argument or discussion quite a few times, right?
Yeah.
I'll never monetize the Grim Reaper network.
It's the only way to trigger you.
Right? Yeah, and it does trigger me, and you know why. I don't have a problem with anybody using any of the Cash App services or the stickers, the membership, whatever. That's fine. Go for it. It's your money. You do what you want, right? The way I see it, and this is where I'm heading with the network, I hope, is to provide a service for creators for their subs to go to them on a different platform, which is monetized, and you set your own rules. It has nothing to do with me. So each channel is independent of each other.
So basically,
the creators may get charged a monthly fee, but that's about all.
Your actual business model is what YouTube pretends to be.
I've taken some of the ideas, and looked at it and worked out that, well, why should I take a percentage of whatever goes to somebody? If they're good, they're going to get the subs, they're going to get the monetization. I'm also looking at a way of providing adverts to help generate revenue for people as well. I say there's a lot going on in the background, and we're still working on it. And occasionally we have little hiccups which affects the server because we're moving from one server to another to improve the service that we offer, and we're planning on offering. But every single service that I've joined, whether it be Discord, whether it be X, which I don't actually do anything with, you know, the old Twitter service, Facebook, etc., they all take a percentage of your earnings. And I would rather turn around and say, look, this is what we offer. This is what you can do with it. Run with it. There's a monthly fee for you to be able to do it, but you'll make that back and more. But you do the work. You're putting hard work into it. So why should I take a percentage for doing nothing? You know? Yes, folks, I'm not a capitalist. I'm all for people being independent. And let them free to do whatever they want, you know. But if somebody comes to me and says, oh, I want to put up a channel dedicated to, let's say, the 3Ks, I'd say, no, sod off. Because although it's free speech, it's the wrong sort of free speech. I think that would boil down to being hate speech.
Grim, I gotta make a store run, but I'm gonna leave you with a lady that's a lot prettier and more talented than me. So I'll be back.
Cool, hey, I need you to grab me 2 cups of inspiration, 1 cup of motivation while you're out. Just put it on the tab.
Yeah, I only order.
Double up on that.
I only order from my husband. Sorry.
It's pretty cool. He said you got to double up on that because he needs some too.
Yeah. I mean, he has some, but he already knows that honestly, he's not the sharing type. So even with the inspiration, motivation, and the, you know, the muse of it all, he's not the sherry type.
Oh, right. Okay. Rebel City. Hello.
A cherry. Scary cherry. Wait, what'd she say?
The sherry. Not sherry, sharing. Minus the ing. Put a Y. Sherry.
Why? Because we like you.
Exactly.
Now we cleared that one up. Where's Rebel City coming in from? Just out of curiosity. And is that the real Rebel City?
I bet it's in the South.
Mr. Meatball, especially when as big as 4 Subway footlongs, G. I'm so dead tomorrow. You see, when you miss part and parcel of a conversation, you pick up on something.
Hold on. 4 Subway footlongs. So you're talking like, I don't know, 18 inches or so? They're not a foot. They're nowhere near a foot. They've never been anywhere near a foot long.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's face it. If you put your foot down and you measure it that way, it depends on the size of your foot, mate.
All I'm gonna say on that is, as a woman, I don't think a man really ever truly knows what a foot long is. I stand on that.
I got a joke for you on that point, but we're gonna have to do that after dark.
Yeah, and listen, I don't want to get into the, but you're with me. I mean, I'll leave that to you guys. My twin,
vegetarian car.
Hey up, Mexican long hair. How you doing? And I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Hey, MLH, how you doing, honey?
You
my favorite long-haired Mexican out here, the only one. How you doing, honey?
Mexican long hair is a nice guy.
You start talking to me like that, I'll definitely develop a Hispanic accent. You watch me.
Mexican long hair. Do you want to come on up? The link is pinned, probably in the channel you are. If not,
he's way too cool to come up here, bro. There's no way. He is far too cool.
Listen, it's an open invitation. As I say, everybody's welcome.
He's probably already gone. He doesn't love me anymore. He just shows up for the pretty faces.
Okay. On the mentions. But
He's a little drunk and or maybe a little high, and he's out here slumming it, feeling bad for us little peons. Nah, dude, seriously, I love you. He does this series called
just do us a favor, just put your camera on for a second before we go. I'll bring you up, sir.
A mustachioed long hair.
No, that's a blank face. Sorry. Tell you what, let's go another way.
Oh, I like that one. That's actually pretty dope. I really like it.
Speak.
Okay. Hello.
What's up, guys?
Speak to me.
What's the topic tonight?
Your vegetarian car. What's up, baby?
My vegetarian car, huh?
Did you feed it any tofu tonight? Did you give it its soy latte?
Yeah, I
give it some Brussels sprouts.
I actually fed it some soybeans today, Sasquatch.
Dude, that's why I was itching. I knew you were doing something with something I was allergic to.
Yeah, a little bit of rice, some soybean, you know.
All right, bud. I'll leave it alone. This is
Mexican long hair. Can I just say welcome to the channel?
Thank you.
How
what
are you doing
talking
anyway?
About tonight?
Well, we're not really talking about anything in particular. I started this 4 hours late, which is possibly why you caught it.
Wait, I do want to ask Sasquatch a question real quick.
Oh my!
So, where did you get that kick-ass fucking background? I love it. Bro, look, this is where I'm happy I don't get high, because, bro, I would have been mesmerized by that whole thing the entire fucking time. And this is how I know that, you know, fucking ADHD is a real thing, because I'm so much like shining in the background, and it's moving. So where did you get that background? Because that shit is super dope.
You see this here? This is an eye patch. On the shorts, I am Odin. What are the humans doing? And I was going to do some more Odin stuff, and I got this background.
Hold on, Odin. Hold on, Odin.
Green eyeball.
Mr. Odin. Can I call you Mr. Odin? Okay. So, Sir Odin. And you know,
now you're
I'm happy. Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm really happy that your eye is still good. I'm really happy that you know you really didn't hurt yourself on that tree too terribly much. But my next question is, can we please do something about these humans, because they are ghetto? Okay, is there anything we could do? Like, can we wipe them out? Like, can we send Thor to, like, you know, do something?
I agree.
I mean, if it's okay if you can't do it.
Have you ever tried to get Thor to do anything?
Well, you think that's bad? Try to get Loki to do something.
Actually, I might have a better chance at getting Loki to do something. I mean, at least he has cool ass kids, aka animals. I mean, shit. I don't have to sit there and ask him to go ahead and pet a snake. He just sat there and gave birth to one, or sitting there having, you know, a big ass fucking wolf. But you do have a good point. Maybe I need to go to your wife. Is that it? Because you have a very, very valid point.
Terrifying stories that would curdle your freaking bangs.
Of course, we're talking all women do. That is part of the beauty that you've done when you created woman. Were you not?
We're rebel.
Were you not informed of this?
I was a little drunk that day.
That's what.
Yeah.
I just want to correct Rebel for this. You weren't the first to show up. AC turned up earlier. You were late to the show. Apologies. I just wanted to correct that. Okay. And I really don't want to get involved in little spats on here. But Connie supposedly only cares about donos. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know what I mean? Politics. Don't do it.
Is it okay if I care about her donos? Because I could. I got a little bit of time on Tuesdays between 1 and 2. I could pencil her in.
Mr. Odin, as much as I've loved speaking to you, is Frigg available? I have some questions for her. Now, you do have a valid point. I cannot get Thor to do anything.
Totally
but,
smoking opium with Balder.
oh my
She's
word!
busy.
I'm sorry. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's funny because whenever we're sitting here and we're talking about Norse mythology, Exile always mixes it up with Greek mythology and Roman mythology. So it's always funny that I have to go ahead and
I'm
correct him.
assuming he doesn't have any idea how many swords, shields, and spears are in the home of Asgard.
Oh, well, he'll probably have an idea about that, but shit, when it comes to names, he is horrible. So.
Is that you rebel that in the chat, or is it somebody else?
Why is that almost every god and goddess like the most perfect
I'm
human
going to be
being you've ever
honest.
seen?
I can't check.
Because they're all petty.
Good point.
It's I think it's on Caucasians. Or was it Exiles?
It could be Exiles, he's not in mine.
Wait, what happened to Exile? I'm sorry. I was parenting. Give me a minute. What?
Yeah. Rebel, although this is being restreamed, which is fine, whichever chat you're in, it is would be polite not to bring any petty crap into this stream, please. I don't get involved. Not on here. On another live somewhere else, I might take you up and rip you apart. I don't want to do that on here. It's not fair.
He'll rip you apart and shit down your throat.
You know.
That was very Scotty.
Work my way to the top. Work him over twice. Sorry.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Rebel and I on the same stream?
Oh my goodness.
That would be hilarious.
Wait. Who would have control of the stream?
Of course, the god of thunder and lightning, Odin. Or are you trying to get Freya?
Why would I invite Thor? He's an asshole.
Well, hello. Did you not realize the question you just asked?
Yeah, I did. But who would control the stream? If Grimm's going to be on the stream and we're doing that thing like he said, right? And if he's in control of the stream, he can mute whoever he wants. And if the other guy's in control, he can mute whoever he wants.
Fine, just make it Loki. It'll at least be very entertaining because no one will ever want to mute, or he'll mute you both.
Hold on. Is there a Loki channel? Let's go find out who Loki is. Let's go invite a Loki in.
Please. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck you got that fucking background. I'm still staring at it. I'm sorry.
All right. So on YouTube, there are a bunch of channels that have different kind of loop background things, and they do all kinds of compilations of them and stuff. I went and found this one and was going to make a little thing for a blue eye to go in my eye patch, right? And I accidentally left it up big one afternoon and was talking to somebody, and they did the same thing you just did, where you went, man, that shit is fucking mesmerizing. What are you doing to me? I was like, really? So I just left it there.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just like, bro. So yes, I concur heavily, and I'm not going to say what are you doing to me, because you know, sometimes when something is enjoyable, it's best just not to, just don't ask. So
just look back over your shoulder and think about him. The awkward silence is amazing.
I'm literally sitting here. Okay, you have to excuse me. I'm partially watching Winnie the Pooh slaughter people in the background of my house. I'm also paying attention to my daughter, who is smiling scarily at the blood and carnage. I'm half listening. I'm staring at the screen, and then I'm like, wait, what? Person behind me? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Brain overload. Give me a moment.
What's up, Big Big? Good to see you, bud.
Hey, everybody in chat.
Hey, what are we watching?
This is some folks building a.
No, not you. I know we're watching Winnie the Pooh. Sorry.
Then why
And then my
are
daughter just
we
texted
having
me.
this conversation if you're not interested in what we're watching?
Well, no. No,
so
this is what's happening. So I sit there and, I said, okay, so what are we watching? My daughter says, Winnie the Pooh. And I
Yep.
said, honey, I'm not
Winnie the
talking
Pooh.
about
I have
you.
a tattoo of Tigger.
Oh, no. This is the one where,
Yes.
Pooh is slaughtering
Yes,
everybody.
I do. It was put on me by a guy who looks like Hagrid.
Oh, honestly, that would be kind of dope. I'm not even going to lie. But, and then she's
So you can
like,
find out
well,
where it's at.
she goes, how dare you not enjoy the slaughter of, Winnie the Pooh characters with me? I'm like, so literally my daughter just chastised me for not enjoying in the
For anybody who's actually interested, I'm not too sure where this conversation started or where it went to.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm going to take a 5-minute break while I make myself a coffee. Might help wake me up a little bit. And well, it is early morning here. In fact, it's 2:15 in the morning. I've just been told.
Forgetting about that, and
I've just been told that I'm too loud. Pardon, Nigel. Nigel, you do know it's rude to interrupt somebody while they're talking. But carry on. Carry on. It's obviously what you were saying is far more important than what I was saying. How to embarrass someone live on air.
Nope. Proceed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your permission.
Ask me what the most important thing in comedy is.
The punchline.
Timing.
And timing. I haven't got it yet. I know. Hello, Ellie. How are you doing? Thanks for coming on. We have on here the wonderful Corsasian Sasquatch, the incredible guy from Bolton named Nigel, and Mrs. Exile at the moment, having a chat, and the one and only Mexican Longhair.
Hello, Ellie.
I am so honoured to have all these people here. Don't normally get everybody together in one go, but you know what? It goes to show networking does work. So let's carry on. Once the service are up and running, we'll carry on and get away from terms of service, folks.
Hello, Helen.
Yeah. Something I've always wanted to do. I've got a website. I can put it on the website. We can have fun, get away from here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Can you say this person's name the way it's written?
Yes.
Just me. Everything.
Just me is nice. She is nice. She's enjoying watching your program, actually.
I'm curious.
Who let Ellie in chat?
Ellie can come in chat. Anybody can come in chat. I think Ellie's coming on my stream, I think, because there's no link there. So, yeah. She's on the network. Watch out. She's blue. Oh, everybody is.
Yeah.
Scully's house. Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, bud. We do that thing. I'm here until Grim's done. If Grim finishes at 9 a.m., I'll be sitting right here because I'm obnoxious.
I like listening.
I will not be finishing at 9. I'll be lucky if it lasts another hour, to be honest. I've been going for 2 hours. Normally I do a maximum of a 2-hour show on the network. And then I hand it over to somebody else. I can't do that tonight, but I am enjoying it, and thank you so much for coming in and helping out. I hope the dog's awake, so I'm going to have to take the dog out. Behave yourselves while I'm away, please. In fact, tell you what. Oops.
Tater tots. That's the way you handle that trash. Don't leave no people just wandering around for the mice to play while the cat's away.
Exactly. Do you want to pause the build while I sort the dog out? It'll only be about 5 minutes.
Did I do it right? Just me? Is that the first time you heard correct?
Grim, you could have just told Grim, you could have just told everybody the truth. You have to go poop, right?
No, it's not me that has to go out. It's the dog. Otherwise, she'll do it in the flat, and I don't want that.
Yeah,
before you go, schedule your thing and drop it in my chat before you go.
Schedule what thing?
He's got a live stream he's doing here in a little bit, and I want him to drop the actual live stream link in chat. I don't usually allow that trash because it takes people out of chat, but he'll be going live about time you stop.
Who will be? Sorry,
Scully's House of Thrillers.
Oh right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, if he lets us know, we'll all go over there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get him to drop the link in my chat. If it becomes available, I'll go and get it. But
yeah.
It's scheduled before I can do that, you know.
Yeah, listen, I don't have an issue. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm all for sending people over to different channels, and I might even go in and listen. Is it good for insomnia?
It kind of depends. Are you a 12-year-old girl?
Pardon?
Are you a 12-year-old?
Right, I'm going before I say something here, and you might live to
What did he
regret
just
it.
say then?
I'll see you shortly, guys. I better put that up just in case. You never know. Somebody might try and come up.
Absolutely.
Carry on talking.
You want to hear some jokes? I hear Mexican Longhair tells jokes.
No.
Well, that's not you.
That's definitely not me, man.
I hear Nigel tells jokes. You know, Chuck Norris doesn't actually do push-ups. He pushes the world down. Hey, Mexican Longhair, I got a question for you. How many Bantu tribesmen does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
One. Are you racist? What is wrong with
Obviously, it was that good.
That is one of my most nefarious jokes. It gets everybody. I got another
Caucasian
joke.
Sasquatch, the race baiter.
Yeah, professional name. You wouldn't see it coming either. I can prove to you that laughter is an involuntary response, that you don't get to choose what you think is funny. Because you didn't know you were racist, did you?
How you been, Sasquatch?
I've been good, bro. I've been good. Other than the government taking a big old chaw out of my ass for taxes, I'm pretty good. Going to meet Harry Nuts sometime around the 25th-ish.
Harry's on a cross-country adventure, man.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. I've thought about going to Asheville to meet him like this upcoming week, but he hadn't really decided where to go after that. And I was like, well, shoot, we're going to be at the beach house for like a week right around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So pick your week. We'll do it then. So he just sent me a verification that he's got a place on the island and we're going to go chill out. I really want to go play mini golf with the man. I don't know why.
You gotta take video of that if you go.
We could both just strap up with our freaking cameras and just go play mini golf. I bet it'll get 200,000 views because we're hilarious.
either that, you guys can dress up like cosplay Caddyshack.
I love it. I'll even get me a little groundhog to carry around like a puppet. Hold on. Wow, who gets to be Bill Murray there? I'm going to be Chevy Chase because I can fall out anywhere. It's okay.
You know, who's going to be Ted Knight in that scenario?
His wife.
I'm just going to have a coffee.
You got to record that, Sasquatch. That'd be fun.
Oh, we got to do something. Because you realize that, like, one of the very first channels I subscribed to when I started this channel, Caucasian Sasquatch, was Harry Nuts, and he was doing his very first live, staring at the camera, going, "I'm not sure exactly how this worked."
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, bud, what you doing?" He's like, "I'm breaking my camera." And then
It's funny.
it turned out he was like 1,500 feet out on the stone jetty, looking at some green rocks, talking. I'm thinking about hopping down there. I'm like, "No, don't do that. It's not safe. It ain't worth it."
Evening, morning, good afternoon.
Greetings.
Ah.
Grim, you back?
I've got a front as well, but yeah, I am here.
Just me doesn't have a wrench.
Oh,
Just letting you know.
Being naked, here's the thing. That's not just naked. That's naked and doing something wrong. Naked.
problem solved. There you go.
I would have busted my wand out, but I'm an American. It goes alakablam.
I'm just logging into a game on the Xbox before I forget. Memory's not as good as it used to be, and every day I've got to go in to collect daily rewards.
Which game is that?
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
But it's WoW. He's a WoW fanatic. It's WoW.
No, it's Elder Scrolls.
I knew it
Elder
was some
Scrolls.
scratch like that. Dear God. My wife was the emperor for a while. Empress, I suppose.
It's the only game I really play, to be honest.
I bet you're one of those Cheeto flavored, finger having, Red Bull swelling, sweaty boys.
Right? I don't take it that seriously. Before in another 3 hours or so, 2 hours, I'll log back in and do exactly the same thing again.
I can't do online multiplayer games.
You get angry, don't you?
You
No.
don't. Yeah, but the thing is, with this game, you don't have to be in a group with everybody else. It's only when you do a trial, really. You need because you need more than. But you need 12 people. But other than that, nah. The game's easy. Right.
I like the single player games like that.
Yeah, there you are. Coffee. No alcohol. Might keep me awake for another half hour.
Have you considered amphetamines?
No. My name's not Snowy. But nice try.
I mean, right now it's Eliza. Exiled is actually he's running an errand for me, real quick.
We haven't
Running
changed.
an errand. I love it. In other words, you told him to get up his house and do something.
And if you donate now, we might release him.
Sasquatch, what's your GoFundMe up to?
You too can have your asshole back.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to, potentially, I'm going to be told off by some people because I've allowed certain people to be highlighted on the network show, but that's what it's all about. Regardless of what you think of somebody, I'm not going to start ripping into somebody on here. Not like that. Hello, Blackwatch, how you doing? Quick Vic, I don't know you personally, but hello. People drop in, drop out. That's the idea of sharing. I'm like Gus Asian. I'm not into clips and views. And I don't think mixed in the long areas either, to be honest.
And don't get me wrong, I like some of them clicky view things. They're not too terrible bad. It's just that I'm not going to hinge my entire happiness on it.
Sasquatch, one day you're going to hit that 100,000 subscribers.
Actually, I figure one day they're going to banish me forth from this kingdom.
Why you say that, Sasquatch?
I'm gonna say something honest, and it's gonna be verboten, and then a week later they're gonna find it and boot me for it. It's gonna be something simple and stupid and silly.
That's how it usually is.
What it'll be is it'll be one of these live streams where I sit around thinking about what might happen in the future, and I'll freaking nail it, and they'll be like, "That's a conspiracy theory. Get out." And I'm gonna be like, "Which one was it?" Shit. I mean, I won't talk about it anymore. It's just a thought.
I've got a conspiracy theory, but I'm just not allowed to share it.
Hold on a second. Dun dun dun. Go ahead.
It's not that I'm paranoid, but it does help. If you are.
Well, I mean, in the U.S. for a long time, if you smoked weed, there were these 3-letter agencies out there whose entire purpose was to destroy your life, and yet they told you were the one that was paranoid.
Right.
Go figure.
Well, in certain parts, it's perfectly legal. So if you're in the right place, and it's 420, because it's always 420, light up, enjoy, smoke, bong, whatever. In other words, just chill.
Hey, man, long hair, and
Yes.
I'm not jerking you around about the car. I'm actually curious. Is it fully electric, or is it like a hybrid electric?
Hybrid. It's hybrid.
That's
Sasquatch.
cool.
Yeah.
Those
Is it one of those that plugs in or recharges as you go along?
I got the
Both.
plug-in. It does both, but I got the plug-in, so you can just plug it into the wall and gain that electric mileage.
Yeah, it does increase your mileage allegedly. It does save on fuel.
Now, I'm not going to confess anything here, but most of my travel is actually
he's got
between
Tesla.
here and the Waffle House, right? And I could get me one of them little electric cars and do me just hunky dory for 99% of the crap that I do.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's that 1% though, right?
well, that 1%, I could have a vehicle for it. It wouldn't be an issue. I could just go to Edisto in my Nissan, and it's not a problem. The problem is that I don't have a problem. Totally first world problems. I have to invent new problems to have so that y'all will feel
Well,
sympathy.
here's a problem for you. Over here in good old Blighty, as they say, right? They're now pushing electric cars, and I think by 2030, you won't be able to get a diesel or petrol car in the UK. The problem is people who live in flats. How can they charge their cars? You can only have
that's
so
an
many
issue.
points.
All right. So let me run this one by you. We're here in America, we have this stuff called electricity, right?
Yes.
And actually,
No, we have that.
no, I was actually going for this part. we do it.
What have you started, Snowy?
Dude, you're tripping me out.
Come on,
Fucking
get to
hell.
the punchline. Oh, by the way, ignore the coughing in the background if you hear it, folks. It's only the wife. She's fine.
Oh my fucking god.
All right. Seriously. Y'all have like a 300-year-old electrical system over there. There's no fucking way in hell that's gonna happen. It's impossible. You're gonna burn that whole city down before you manage to charge a couple of the damn things.
Well, here's a little interesting fact. If you're sharing your electricity connection, or your supply between other flats, you can't have an electric car because you need to have a 100 amp fuse box in order to be able to have a plug-in or a plug connected. So I've got no chance. So they'll have to.
That's part of it, though. I think that's part of it. I think that's intentional and built into the system to deny people the ability of mode of transport. They want you to stay in your 15-minute city where they put you.
Yeah. And I'm fastly approaching the age of considering not driving anyway. But I need to get
He's getting his bus pass free.
I need to get a bus pass, but then it doesn't give you free travel anymore. It gives you concessionary rates, so it's still expensive. So when I stop driving, that'll be it. I won't be able to go
really
anywhere.
liked public transport. I've always had bad experiences on public transport. And I've used a few buses in a few different cities, and they were always horrible. My favorite one, the best one that I was on, and the worst one I was on were the trolleys in New Orleans pre-Katrina. There was a mime on one of them that gave me the heebie-jeebies in the word. I'm pretty sure he was insane and just pretending to be a mime.
Hey, Ellie, thanks for coming in.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, do you run into a mime? And
I stay
no?
away I stay away from clowns in general.
Well, what about the fools that are trying to be clowns? What about them? Do you stay away from them?
Not a big It fan, are you?
So I love It. It's one of my It.
Well,
I actually like every version of It that I've seen so far.
I have to second that. I actually like Pennywise the Dancing Clown. And the weirdest thing is, when I was little, I was not a huge fan of clowns. But for some reason, when I saw that character, I kind of felt like I was more comfortable with that character because the character was telling me the fucking truth versus trying to convince me that he was fucking safe.
Okay, so I got a
And
question.
I was just like, huh?
Which one is creepier to you? The recent one or the Tim Curry one from the mid-90s?
Okay, so I grew up on Tim Curry. I was literally just talking about the other day how I actually read it when I was like in 3rd grade.
Right? Yeah, no, I read it when I was really young too.
Yeah. So honestly, for me, Tim Curry's was more creepy, but here's the reason why. I
gotta get out of chat, y'all. I'll be listening.
All right, baby.
Okay.
I'll let you be my little spoon later.
Oh, okay.
Take it easy.
But
Cheers, thank you.
The main reason why is because, yes, he was scary, but there were times that he looked really innocent. He looked really friendly. He looked really nice. You know what I mean? He had the makeup almost even looked.
But the new guy, at no point in time does he look nice.
Right? Exactly.
He's
like
always creepy.
It's almost like from the jump. It's very much, as I would say in my native tongue, oh hell to the motherfucking
hell no. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
But for some, I'll go ahead and code switch. For some, he looked very as soon as you looked at him, the first thing that came to your mind is caution, right?
Yeah, right.
And,
right. Okay, so here's a point. Here's a point I want to be perfectly clear about. People want to try to act weird about the fact that I don't trust clowns, but clowns, by definition, are wearing masks. Right. You cannot trust anyone in a freaking mask ever, under any circumstances. If I've learned nothing else from the KKK, I've learned that.
So can I tell you something else?
Yeah.
And
sure.
sorry, I'm one of the people that kind of speaks more so on the metaphysical aspect of things, right?
Okay.
So if I sit there and tell you that technically everybody walks around in a mask due to a lot of people can't even face themselves, does that not make sense to why a lot of people really can't trust other people, even if we force ourselves to enjoy their company in their space?
No, that's kind of creepy.
Vern, if no party, the link's at the top if you want to jump on. It's not my StreamYards, it's the Grim Reaper, but you can.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tickle his pickle to get up here.
But see, a lot of times that's what we call it. These are whenever people are hiding behind fear of rejection, fear of ridicule, fear of this.
Yeah,
of
my
that.
entire persona on YouTube is a total fear of rejection and a rejection of fear at the same time. My whole life, I was the guy. All right, so if somebody asked for a volunteer, I was the guy who took a step back. I'm the one they learned that crap from. Like take a step back so that the people who didn't are the ones who volunteered. I was the one that did that. That was me. I never volunteered for anything. I had one debate session in high school that we won, but it was a byproduct of me having not spoken through the entire debate. I had like a minute and a half left.
I can see that.
It just happened that way. I mean,
well, no, just think about it. In a debate, you know, first of all, whenever you hear debate, you're already sitting here and thinking, okay, it's going to be two people that are either conversating or they're sitting here and spitting, you know, they're having talking points. And then when you're silent,
I was trying to do Def Jam lyrics myself, but
right. But imagine when they're silent, you don't know if they've said their talking point. You don't know if they're done. You don't know if they're still trying to figure it out, if they're wondering, you know, and it's almost like, should you speak? Should you not speak? It's almost like you don't know how to respond.
That was the very first time in my entire life where I actually stood up and spoke on a given topic, and I can't even remember what it was, but I learned that my tongue has a mind of its own and will speak eloquently when I don't think about it too much. And I just went blah, and we won the debate. And I cannot remember a bit of what I said.
I like
that was the very first time I learned I have this weird thing that happens here.
Okay, so since we were talking about Stephen King, here is my main question, and I'm going to have a follow-up question with it.
Oh, no.
I know a lot of people really only have heard of Stephen King due to the fact that they like to watch the movies. So my first question is, how many people actually like to read the books? And if you like to read the books, then what is your favorite book? And if it is a movie, then what are your favorite differences between the book and the movie?
First of all, I say Rage again because it is a book that almost no one has read because Stephen King.
Oh shit, I've read it.
But he pushed just all of the copies back that he could and shut it down and will not permit anybody to write about it because the subject matter of it has to do with the school shoot 'em up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So after the Columbine event, he purchased at retail value every book,
every single copy to sit there and get them off the thing because he did not want somebody sitting there saying that they were motivated by his writing.
Right. To this day, you can mail him one of the books and he will send you the purchase price of that book. But it has to be a real book. It has to be an original. Which is nuts. And to think that he felt so bad about an event he had absolutely nothing to do with. Because it was a very similar sort of thing. But
it was.
It was a rough book. It was a hard one to get through because it was kind of, but it's the early Stephen King, Richard Bachman days.
Right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That part, early Stephen King, he was raw. He was raw. Yes, I remember with the boys and I remember that.
They walk into their shoes fall off, and they walk into their feet fall apart, and they walk into so.
And they have to keep going because if they stop, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the comparison is there when you look at The Long Walk and how raw he was about that whole thing. You can compare that to the way he wrote Rage. Because Rage was a very raw look at an angsty teen group who had decided to take their angst and anger out on a particular group of people, and they knew where they would be, and they knew when they would be there, and they made a plan, and it's just uncanny. It's creepy as hell too. It was a really creepy book.
Well, but you know what? When it comes to that, I'm not gonna lie. The part that made it creepy for me was how in depth he could go in the minds of these kids. Like I don't really want to say kids, these people.
Imagine it. Cell. You read Cell?
No, Cell that's one I have not read. I actually have that on the list.
Imagine this. You're standing out front waiting for your wife to show up with your kid because it's your weekend, right? And look across the street and somebody gets a phone call and they answer the phone and turn and walk head first into the nearest car, which turns out to plow into a car behind you because they were also answering their cell phone. And then they go nuts and start killing each other and anyone that hasn't answered a cell phone. Now what?
You know what? Enough said, bro. I'm reading that next. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm sold. I'm reading that shit next. I literally just finished the Institute.
It's like a zombie book, except it's not zombies and they're fast.
Right. I was actually looking for another one to read. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of teetering on. I really enjoyed the most recent. My three recent books that I've read from Stephen King were Doctor Sleep, which I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed. Holly, which I'm not gonna lie, I read all of Holly Gibson, Gibney's books, and now it's the Institute, and I already had another book set up. I think I had like the fairy tale set up, but I don't know if I really wanted to
Have
do
you
that
read
one.
the Dark Tower series?
Which one? The Dark Tower?
Dark Tower.
I read the series when I was younger. I read the series when I was still in middle school. So a lot of it I really didn't. Yeah, I read the entire series, all 13.
You haven't read Wolves of the Kala. You haven't read the other two. Song of Susan, none of those.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said, sweetheart. Say it one more time.
Oh, you haven't read Wizard and Glass?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's a good one, except I kind of feel like he started phoning it in around there because it was the story of the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but it was actually I'm not gonna lie, I sat there and took it as Wizard of Oz with a fucking taste of fucking Alice in Wonderland as far as trippy.
The 9mm, yeah.
Yeah, very much. But see, I like twisted shit like that though. Now here's the thing. Here's one of the books I plan on reading, but I'm kind of taking my time getting to it. And honestly, that is The fucking Shining. And the reason I say that is because, all right, when I read Rage, I was younger. Mind you, I'm also a young Black woman. What I'm not going to do is sit there and try to do all that shit, but I understood from, a very empathy aspect. I understood everything that was in the book. So I felt it down to the core, even with the just desserts, right? And feeling justified in a lot of shit that happened. Here's my biggest concern. After knowing how deep in the minds that this man goes when he writes a book, I don't know if I'm ready for fucking Jack Torrance. Even in Jack Torrance, people don't realize that the whole time with I'm not going to say with the book because I haven't read the book yet. With that shitty movie, I said what the fuck I said. I stand on it. With the movie, people don't even realize Jack Torrance himself had the fucking Shining. They don't even know it. They literally the whole time they're doing nothing but.
Hold on. If we're going to talk some Shining lore, we're going to have to lay some groundwork here.
Oh, go ahead. Which you got?
Are we Kubrick Shining or are we book Shining?
I haven't really read book Shining, so my reference is coming from movie Shining, and like I said, the movie was kind of
Shining or the second version of it, that one made in like 2009. We're talking about Kubrick, right?
Yes.
Okay,
the fucking trippy, the fucking, the fucking checkered fucking floors, the fucking, red rum, the fucking blood coming through now I ain't gonna lie, that shit, when I was younger, I thought that shit was dope as fuck. When I got older, hell to the nah. Go ahead.
I got another Kubrick film that when I was younger, I thought it was stupid. And now that I'm older, for whatever reason, I actually appreciate the cinematics in it. But 2001, it might not be Kubrick. 2001: A Space Odyssey, I hated as a child. But now I'll sit and watch the whole thing while scrolling through YouTube or something,
I'm not even gonna lie. I said, I for some reason, I thought, hold on.
I'm sorry. I can't do it, Dave.
It's all right. We got bubblegum lights out there. They just passed by, but I don't know why I thought you were gonna sit there and say The Clockwork Orange. I don't know why. But I think this is one of the reasons I'm kind of dragging my feet about reading The Shining, because I know how deep he's going to go in the fucked up mind.
Have you read The Stand?
Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like The Stand. Okay. Well, okay, this when it comes to the stand, the very first time that we kind of got introduced, it was really a short story. It wasn't even, it wasn't even the stand yet.
Right.
I think it was like walking on some kind of beach or something like that, something like that. It was a short story.
No, I know what you're talking about. That was the after effect after the nuke goes off. That was like after he landed in South America somewhere or something.
Right.
It never specified where he was, just that there were dark people around him and he was going to build his new empire here.
Well, I mean, okay, so the story with that was pretty much, it was after Captain Trips. And it was, but it was literally the story from the aspect of what you would have considered the bad side, right?
Well, yeah.
But these are the sides where they were beating each other up, they were assaulting and doing this, and they didn't care. They I think even in that short story, they sat there and had if I do remember right, they sat there and like they burned a dude alive, like because he started getting a little bit sick and started having Captain Trips and shit. So
how do you feel about Orange?
How do I feel about what?
A second.
Go ahead. You're good. I think we can handle this.
Just want to say, I'm considering ending the live. My concentration is wandering, and I'm missing quite a bit of the chat. I have found somebody else who's live at the moment, Wandering Hippie. I put the link in the private chat if you guys wouldn't mind sharing it on your panel. When I close this down, please go over and show a bit of support to him. It's a nice, chilled, music-based chat that he's got going, I think, at the moment. So I've had a great time, and thank you all for being so patient with me across all the channels. To free stream this, Nigel, Exile, and of course, Concession, Snowy. Nah, I prefer calling you Snowy.
Transitional Sasquatch. Wait, which one is it? Hold on. What am
I? Well, you're still waiting for the
Caucasian
for the operation to make you human. Yeah, I'm going to head over to Wandering Hippie because at least I don't have to worry about what's on the chat and things like this, and try and control about 14 different things at the same time. I want to say a big thank you to you all and for supporting me. Hopefully by Friday I'll be feeling a lot better. I think my blood pressure is a little bit low. That's why I'm losing balance. But
wondering, we do poll by 72% over 27%. The poll.
Yeah, I saw your poll. The poll on Snowy's channel was, should we have a poll, yes or no? Which I thought was funny.
Right, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to stop my live stream. I don't know how to do that.
It should end when I end the stream.
You have two choices. Right. You can go down to the invite thing and click the button and save it with everybody ended but you, and then you can do your talk out on your own channel, or you can just do your end it and it'll end everybody's.
Right, okay. I'll just end it the easiest way.
I'll just wait till if it ends on my side.
Well, it should end when I end the stream, theoretically. Any final words now? I'm leaving a good 15 minutes for you for all this, because I know once Snowy starts saying goodbye, it's going to take ages. So we'll start with Mrs. Exile. Any final words of wisdom?
I have a video. I have a clip of a video. It's actually just going to be the soundbite that you guys can hear. Okay. So here we go.
Yeah, if you want to put that on, I'll link it up. I don't have a problem with that. So long as there's no naked pussies on there, it's fine.
Made me think about the indoctrinating scripture of raise a child up in the way that they shall go, and they will not. I'm going to say something controversial. You're trying to attempt to deactivate your critical thinking the moment.
All right, give me a second. I'll turn it up.
Yeah. Nigel, You're not at the
Yeah.
This is
airport.
something controversial. Your cognitive dissonance will attempt to deactivate critical thinking the moment that you're triggered. I'm not trying to offend you, but I don't give a fuck if you're upset. Seeing all the Christians posting how they can't condemn Israel because it's the promised land and this is the will of God made me think about the indoctrinating scripture of raise a child up in the way that they shall go and they will not depart from it. Because 90% of the people sitting in the pews of a church are not Christians, they're atheists. They're not followers of Christ or followers of the Christian God, they're followers of man. The only thing they believe in with all their heart, mind, and soul is the fear and consequence of going against said man. As a former Christian, I was told all the time that when you're outside of the will of God, you don't feel close to him. But I didn't feel close to him when I was living within what I was told was the will of God. And my greatest fear in going against God was the way that I would be treated after doing so, because I saw how Christians treated people and thought about people that didn't think like that. But if that's all you've ever known, then you don't challenge things, which helped me understand why the church has always been so dismissive of mental health and therapy. Because if that same child finds out they were raised up using abuse and fear-based tactics and not the will of God, they may then begin to question the other wills of God and find nothing but the flaws of man. But if they find out that one of the flaws of man is using the will of God as a concept to keep Christians in a dissociative state of complacency, so they just turn a blind eye during crimes against humanity instead of feeling the weight and burden of morality such as guilt, shame, and accountability, 3 vital things to make sure you don't participate in shit like a genocide, all that thinking may make them realize that they don't want to fight in the army of the Lord. I can see the comments down. She's just a devil worshiper that doesn't believe in the teachings of Christ. Christ would never approve of an ethnic cleansing in a promised land handpicked by the same men that keep cosplaying his daddy for the sake of capitalism in a country that keeps you too poor to ever visit said land. But go on.
All right, so those were my last words. Sorry, they actually weren't my words, but
It was a little bit too quick for me to catch everything. It was just speeded up that. But yeah, atheist or whatever. All I'll say to you is, may your God go with you.
right.
So it doesn't matter what it is. That's from an Irish comedian called Dave Allen. He was. If you ever get a chance, you can catch some of his old shows on YouTube. He is funny. Whether the Americans will understand it, no, I'm not sure, but they probably will.
Is it one of those where I'm going to sit around and stare at it and go, what did that man just say? I don't know whether to shoot him or to buy him a tip. I don't get it.
So
Nigel,
that was a video. So I think she said better than I ever could. But there you go. Go ahead. Love you guys.
Thank you. Nigel, any final words?
Not really, no. Apart from be safe, everybody. And have a good.
You're not going to do.
No.
All right. Okay.
I'm being sensible.
You don't have to be. You know. I don't like this bit of you being sensible. It just doesn't work for me. Sorry. Thank you for coming up. Exile, Mrs. Exile and Exile One, thank you so much for coming up. And Snowy, you have about 13 minutes, but I will be cutting this off.
Why are you cutting me short like this? I totally feel put out, dude. Why? Okay, all right.
Just hang on a second. Just had a thought. I know it sounds, it's not usually I do something like this. No, I don't want to kick him off. Give me 2 seconds. There you go. You've got the floor, sir.
I love each and every one of you like a brother and a sister. I appreciate every one of you's time. You could have been out doing any number of things other than sitting here listening to us jibber jabber around and talk about absolutely nothing, but you chose to sit here and talk to us. I appreciate that. Grim appreciates that. Those other folks over there whose names I can't remember right now appreciate that. And I'm done.
My God, that's got to be the quickest. I've embarrassed him. Oh, have I embarrassed him, or is it just the way that I was expecting a lot more? But appreciate that. Thank you so much, Snowy.
The Southern Baptist preacher minute, because that I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've never known
donation. It doesn't work.
Anybody, listen, guys, all of you in the channel and the chats, please subscribe to all the channels that have shared this if you haven't done already, because without them, we wouldn't have had a show. You just had me to start off with. Snowy came up, then Nigel came up, then Exile came up. We've had Mexican long hair up as well. I was really honoured for him to come up because normally he doesn't. And it was nice to listen to him.
I offended his little pride bubble. I told him that he was too good to come up here, and he immediately come running because he's not too good for anybody.
He's a really nice guy, very chilled out. And,
he really is, dude.
I will say this. Probably, Snowy, you're the only one that doesn't have anybody trolling you currently, because if they dared,
oh no,
you would be really nasty. I'm sorry, really funny. I don't have trolls. I have people who dislike me. That's a choice. I don't have a problem with that. I've had people who have turned around and said, "Oh, you never show your face," and all the rest of it.
Philosophy about trolling. Here's the thing. I was once one of those people. I kind of know what makes them tick. Every time you mention them, every time you respond to them, every time you do anything that acknowledges them, it feeds their ego. And if you can feng swangle that into working for you instead of against you, a hater can be your greatest PR.
Yes,
exactly.
I totally agree.
Everything I do, and you watch everything I do, sir, you are a fan.
Yeah. You see, as I say, I've had a number of people who've accused me in the past of being somebody else. I've had people who turn around and say I'm camera shy. No, I just couldn't get the right AI to work. And it's starting to fade as we go. You can see the glitching. That's because of the internet connection through StreamYards. Thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to do this today. Really do appreciate everything, and you are number one. That's number one for YouTube. Thank you so much. And there's at least 2 people who agree with that statement. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you all again soon. Go over to Wandering Hippie. Tell them that Grim sent you over. Even if you just put a note in the chat and just share the love. And in the meantime, be safe, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.